This time every year I am forced to face my fears as hordes of evil villains come to stay, smiling ear to ear and spreading blood and gore and cheer instead of killing things in their video games. But this Christmas Eve as I sit scrolling through my Steam, waiting for it all to start again, Darkness fills the screen and every pixel starts to scream. I think this year I get to go to them. Bendy and the Wendigo tell cracker jokes with Slendy over Coco from SCP-294, whilst Boris and Alice Angel help King to set the tables and the murder monkeys sharpen knives and forks. Baldy counts to 10 for some festive hide and seek. Piggy's hiding on the table with an apple in her teeth. Granny's sitting by the fire, she's just trying to get some sleep. And Cartoon Cat is in her lap but won't fit on the seat. This isn't typically the sort of Christmas I'd enjoy. I was sat at my computer, then I slid into the void, filled to the brim with villains who could all have me destroyed. But they're all too preoccupied with opening their toys. 364 days a year, they're rather vicious. There's not much time off in the killing business. Now the keeper's leaving giblets on the plate with Santa's biscuits here upon the Fright before Christmas. The rake has gone ice skating whilst the puppets do the baking, and Rod makes snow cones full of meat and hair. Crewmates and imposters trade gifts with amnesia monsters, but each time I look there's one less room right there. The evil man and hell priest hold a special midnight service. Ancient gods and devils, there's like 30 different versions. Adam McIntyre and Jeffrey Hawk put on a festive circus. And if you're thirsty then Francis York Morgan brought a thermos. "364 days a year, they're rather vicious. Fate assures me by New Year it's back to business. Frank Whittle sounds familiar, but I'm sure it's just coincidence. If they hear upon the Fright before Christmas, I see Trianon and the Carry On are sitting watching Carry On the films whilst it's still their turn on the TV. As the neighbour and the nemesis wait to play on their Genesis for speedrun tips from Sonic.exe. The Glamrock Fazbear Gang have got that rocking Christmas sound, but Vanny seems to know my name and is freaking me out. The ghost from Phasmophobia and garlands all around. Then Siren Head comes caroling and throws them all back down. This isn't typically the sort of Christmas I'd enjoy. I was sat at my computer, then I slid into the void, filled to the brim with villains who could all have me destroyed. But they're all too preoccupied with opening their toys. 364 days a year, they're rather vicious. There's not much time off in the killing business. Monica and Yandere-chan are fighting over my gifts as we celebrate the Fright before Christmas. I wake up at my computer after all the festive cheer, wondering if I'll get to see my friends again next year. As though they're really popular, it's evidently clear that after doing 3 of these I'm all out of ideas. 364 days a year, they're rather vicious. There's not much time off in the killing business. I'll need a new sanity meter after all the things I've witnessed here upon the Fright before Christmas. Here upon the Fright before Christmas. Here upon the Fright before Christmas.